Should be recording. And, well, yeah, we're in Far Cry 3, continuing that, so think about that. Pretty sure it's progression I'm doing. Pretty sure that's what I said I'd be doing, because I still have the bottom half of the map to clear, but the missions haven't taken me there yet, so I figure once that happens, then I'll head down. So this has been my first full week with, the new keyboard build that I know I talked about. Before, I actually, so I can talk, I feel like just running there. And it is nice having the number row. It makes some things a lot easier, but I will admit that, because right now I am actually looking to do some programming stuff, and it's like, yeah, I might go back to the 60s. Just the number of times I need easy access to the underscore and the dash is actually surprising. So it's like, yeah, it's just a little easier if I don't need to remember to hit the right key. It also will help if I don't think I can stay on the full grid layout here. I think I need to go to the MIT, so the spacebar being too. What side of the river do I want to be on? It doesn't really matter. But yeah. So the only thing I've noted is part of the reason why I'm having to do some programming stuff. I've gotten some of it done. Like the stuff for the applet, I got done. Changing up, improving the frame time data processing applet. I've already done that. But I want to also go through and make similar changes, similar upgrades to the to the scripts that are, like for actually generating the graphs I use and generating the HTML tables. But it's like I've been slow with that, in part because it's like, well, the main thing I want to use this for is going to be The Witcher 3, but no new update, no new update, no new update. Do I need that? I don't remember. Come on. So it's like, yeah, I can put that off and work on all these other projects that I have, which I do have several. Bears. Golden Fire. Sure. Okay, I think taper here is safe then. And my brain just partially turned off. But yeah, I mean, it's just The Witcher 3 has finally gotten, it's now a 4.03, which says it fixes the DirectX 11 crash I was experiencing, which I did confirm it is working. It did actually load up. So it's like, yay, I'll be able to collect data at some point. I've got other projects I want to finish up first. Like, I literally have three chapters left in that for the first run through of editing, and I'm okay with taking a break between pushes to edit that. So, but it's like I want to get that done, but it's also I need to do set recordings for something next month. I need to do this. I need to do that. I'll get to the Witcher eventually. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want to do it, but it's like this is literally I checked the 4.02 update. That I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was that one that that was back in March, and that was when it's like, oh good, they fixed some stuff, I'll be able to, and also they added back in HBAO Plus at that time. It was like, good, I can collect this data, and yeah, I already collected all that 4.01 data, I'll keep that and do the comparison. But it's like 4.02, can't run DirectX 11. And based on the 4.01 data, I wanted to have that. I really wanted to have that. So, okay, he's probably gonna come. Nope. Oh no, that. getting low on dodge. Come on, where? So my brain is still off. Yeah, so it was like, the 4.02 would have been nice, except for, yeah, that's right. I wanted to explain why I wanted to make sure I had the DirectX 11 data. Because in 4.01, and in theory, there were changes in 4.02 that fixed it. Or at least did some improvements. There was also performance improvements in, in 4.03. But in 4.01, when I was collecting the data, DirectX 11 performed as well, in some cases, as DirectX 12 with like DLSS or FSR 2.0 at the same setting. Yeah, it was pretty bad when you actually stop and think about it. The golf like that being, but from what I was seeing, that was also with 4.01. Yeah, the DirectX 12 implementation was just not good. But 4.02 was supposed to address that, but I can't compare against DirectX 11 because it wouldn't run. Although it turns out, apparently that was because it being an AMD GPU, the Vega 64. Which I'm very fortunate that that's one I initially had in there, because otherwise I would have been collecting data and then it's like, oh, I can't use any of it. Damn it. So yeah, it's hopefully I'll be able to get to 4.03 data soon. It might still be a while. But they also added something else that's really XeSS said they added support for that, which that's neat because that means it will have all three of these so-called, well, these upscaling methods. Oh. Yeah, because it's had DLSS for very long. I think even before the next gen update, it had DLSS. But they added with the next gen update the where'd that go? The error. I shot it at.
Hey there.
Ah, there it is. It hit the ground and it survives that. It shouldn't always, but it did. Yeah, FSR 2 was added with the next gen update, as I recall. So now we've got XeSS, so I'll be able to hopefully experiment with that. I don't have one of the Intel GPU, but I'm pretty sure Turing supports the instructions needed to run it otherwise. So I'd at least have on the 2016 2080, if I am remembering correctly. It might not be. But at least with those two, in theory, if I'm remembering correctly, would be able to test all three of the technologies. Which will be really neat, because I do remember when I was looking at FSR2 and DLSS, they were different. The performance actually worked out very similar between them, but there was different image quality characteristics too. Where it was like the like one had better motion stability, the other had better fine detail. It was stuff like that between them. Which, I mean, looking at it, was like, that's really dealer's choice then, which you want to use. Well, also if you, have a GPU that supports both, it would be dealer's choice. But it was still, you know, like, seeing that, I'm like, well, this is good, because you want it to be that you don't feel compelled to use a specific one. You want them to be that competitive. But I also always find it weird when I see people still talking about how, oh, well, DLSS by default is superior. It's like, no. I mean, I'm looking at a 1920 by 1080. This is like worst case scenario. I don't think anyone is going to 720p and trying to use these things. But it's like, I mean, this is kind of, you know, worst case that I'm looking at. And they were still looking very good. Both of them. So, I mean, I'd still always go to something else first. They are my last choice for trying to get better performance. With certain exception. But it's like, this is just, I don't know why people were like that. And were like, oh, well, DLSS is always better. It's like, no, it's not. At least for that game, when I was looking at the stuff, when I was actually doing the comparison, they were comparable. I guess it depends on what kind of artifacting you hate more. Hang on. I know I heard that, and I don't like being... Oh, that's actually kind of handy. It's like, I need bear skins. So... There it is.
Ew.
Man-eater shark. There's another that needed bears. No, this is shark. Oh, I don't think I was thinking that. Oh, alright. Yeah, I really need to go after shark. Anyway, yeah, I do feel that with the DLSS FSR thing at the moment, there is an element of NVIDIA branding still. NVIDIA marketing. I mean, I've made this joke previously that I do kind of see it as, like, if I wanted to market something, I would go to NVIDIA and Apple. Because it's like, their products are not necessarily better, but they are expertly marketed such that you think they're better even when they're not, and you end up getting people paying so much for something they can get for so much less.
Over here. Hey.
You talking to me?
Hey, you. Over here.
What?
Come here.
Thanks for your help. You turned the tide.
I did? Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly you get up there. Okay, it did not need much more. There was something in the tiger skin, right? I really hope so. Because I did hunt that thing. Sort of. I'm saying I did decide it wasn't just like that mountain lion earlier. Okay, that might be the boar. Nope. Son of a bitch, where did it come from? This is nuts. Where are they all coming from? At least if I did need tiger skin, I've got 4 now.
Disgusting.
I did not. Sorry, that has me a little bit flustered. But yeah, with the whole I because you also see with the marketing stuff that's like right now there's the RTX 4070 that's out, and I will admit I've not been looking too closely at a lot of the stuff, but it seems like one thing that's somewhat consistent is that someone's saying, yeah, this isn't a 70 class. This should be like a 60 class or 60 Ti and not priced where it is. It should be less expensive for what it's actually offering. Which then makes it interesting because people point out you could get like the 6900 XT or the 6950 XT that can outperform it in many situations for the same price or less. And it is definitely a, why would Nvidia choose to sell at this price? Well, they know they will sell it. Yeah. And I feel that is also something that is helping with DLSS, where it's not necessarily that it is a superior technology in all situations. Like, my point there is it is contextual. It's like sometimes you will find FSR directly comparable, like I feel it is for The Witcher 3. Or we'll find it, FSR has other advantages. Like, it's,
This is home again.
come on. There we go. Like in theory, it's easier to implement. It's also something that you can tweak and control, which, going back a bit, I said I make exceptions for the whole, if I decide to use such an upscaler. And by that, I mean, like, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, there have been a few others where it's not using FSR or DLSS, but it has its own upscaling implementation. And you can set how far you want to lower the rendering resolution. I like that, because I remember with both of those, just, dialing that in. And with Breakpoint, they also had CAS, the contrast adaptive sharpening, that worked very nicely. Because it's like, I think I was finding I could take it down to like 80%, and the loss of detail just on its own, it still looked fine. But if I turned on CAS, I could go down to 70 or 60% and, reap some performance benefits. I don't remember how it was in MechWarrior.
This town. It's the one from my dream. Doesn't seem to be doing too well.
But it's like, that I really like. And that's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily like how FSR and DLSS are, in that you can't really control. I mean, you got the presets, but it's not like, okay, I want just a 90% reduction. I want just an 80% reduction, do this. And you apply your upscaling, apply your sharpening. We don't have that fine grain of control. But it is also, at the same time, that's something FSR could, it's open source. Somebody could implement that. DLSS, you can't. How am I supposed to get... I can just go through the river. It's like there was supposed to be an entrance on this side. Yeah, but where the heck does this go to? Because, it's like I was over there, and then I came out over there. I don't recall seeing this road. Well, this path. It's not that. Oh, I just went, like, over there. Because I, like, came down that way and then just continued that way. I didn't notice this at all. Weird. Brain is partially turned off now. There's a little bit more I want to talk about. Not necessarily with The Witcher 3. But, although there is actually that I can talk about. I also want to talk about some stuff. But it can wait. Although this...
Shut up.
I wanted to fill on.
Would you like to?
That's all. And you know, just to be on the safe side. Oh, I'm actually already in the mission.
That's the place. I've got to find the man in white.
Did you hear about Snow White?
Shut up about Snow White. Every time you tell the story, we're playing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Snow White escapes from Foster's prison camp. Next thing you know, he's killing guys with a machete.
Oh, that's the worst version of the story I ever heard. You ruined the drama.
Sounds like Hoyt needs to step in. Yeah, if it's true.
Hoyt would make quick work of the guy, that's for sure. Probably kill him with his own machete.
He already did with the owner of the mine. Hoyt's an artist. He'll kill this one special. Am I right?
What'd you say he looked like again?
All in.
Nice play.
That's the guy from my vision. He's gonna lead me to Keith and Oliver. That man's the key to this. I know it.
Hi.
Can't let him see me.
Citrus dipped up her attacks.
Why?
Bad blood.
Point of it fast money. Power. I would have done the same thing.
I'm just gonna say this is stupid. I mean, it's like, this guy doesn't seem dumb enough that I could follow him without him knowing. And also the whole, gameplay mechanic of him actually stopping and waiting for me. It's like,
Besides, it might rain.
he knows he's leading me out.
Done yet. So what's the plan? Let me think. We gotta act. Look, you do what you want. Me, I don't need to piss off the lunatics with the guns, okay? I'll be happy
that
when
info
I
about your
make
Johns?
you're alive.
I wrote it out. It's not that often I get to hold a pen. So much for English school.
Here's your money.
Take him inside or get rid of him.
Hey! Fucky, fucky, sucky, sucky. Those words interest you?
I'm working tonight.
We all are, baby.
Hey, one thing good. Game isn't great. Just Windows update, so I had to restart the desktop. And it was a restart from a Windows update that after that it crashed last time it crashed. So that would be about a month ago.
I don't feel good.
I got you.
But it's like, I mean, it should be. I still am shocked it crashed a month ago.
One last
But I'm still been playing in Windows just in case.
That was close.
You're getting old.
Which also reminds me, I saw something. Noxua talking, like having a roadmap including, what was it, Q3 new Threadripper coolers? Which would only make sense if we're gonna get new Threadrippers then. And likely consumer ones, because you wouldn't think if it was only the professional facing one. So like Threadripper, not Threadripper Pro. You'd think if it was that, because those,
Together, old man. Nothing out there but ghosts.
you're not necessarily building those such that you would order Noxua at the, I mean, it might be an OEM part that could be ordered and put in by Lenovo or whoever, but yeah, it just seems more likely to me that it will be a consumer part. And I think that I still believe it was supply chain stuff that is the reason why Threadripper 3000. Was it 3000? Or was it 5000? Whichever Threadripper series it was that just never came about. I do think it was because they had to focus on one thing.
Tell me who you are before I remotely detonate the C4 under the table and this whole place explodes like a pop bottle.
Jesus!
I doubt it. 5 seconds.
Jason Brody!
Really?
Yes!
So you're Snow White.
Yes, or no. Which one gets me blown up?
Pragmatist. Promising. But do you consider yourself a patriot, Mr. Brody? Thing is, the real patriot doesn't just put his hand on his heart while holding a hot dog at the ball game. That's a gosh darn cakewalk, pardon my French. The real patriot suckles at the teat of Lady Liberty. Upon hearing of the death of a brother at war, the real patriot asks, "Did we win?" And then rejoices at the pronouncement of victory. So, are you a real patriot or one of those Walt Whitman hippies who cries when the jean store runs out of pocket squares?
A real patriot.
Bingo. That's what I like to hear. By the way, Voss has your friend Oliver Carswell, and I'm zeroing in on Keith Ramsey.
Why are you looking for them?
It's my job to know this island inside and out. I can help you, but you gotta play the game. There's something I'm looking for. We'll trade favors.
Deal.
Again.
Jason.
What are you? Some kind of spy?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. Messing with you. I work for Langley, Agent Willis Huntley.
Oh, great. I need to get help from the army and the government.
You can't. I'm embedded, not really in contact with Central Intelligence.
So, you're alone here?
No. You kidding? I got a whole team. They're out in the field, but they'll be back. These scans they sent have opened up a grade A can of worms. I can't talk to you about it, but trust me, it's big.
Sounds huge.
I need more info, though, from the source.
That's a flamethrower.
Flammenwerfer. Flamethrower. This beauty was invented in Krautland. Hoyt Volker is the boss of a very good friend of yours, Voss. He also happens to run the largest slave trading ring in the South Pacific. On top of that, he grows drugs. If we set fire to his fields and his boat, he's gonna canoe over to this island. I get what I want, and we learn more about your friends. Capiche? I feel like that's only an Italian thing. Only Italians can say that. It's like spraying furniture gold. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's the gun.
Wow. Thanks.
That's what I like to hear. Don't forget the boat.
Yeah, I got it. I'm trusting you on this thing with Hoyt.
I mean, of the three, that's although, actually, because I already have that, I can get that back. Because I'm pretty sure I can't. You know what? Just in case. You know I can get the rifle back.
I'll play ball as long.
Actually, yeah. Wait, what's the mission? Telling me what the mission.
It gets me closer to finding my friends.
Nope. Okay. That does. Alright.
Dennis knows more about Hoyt.
Ah, here we go. Oh. I'm calling. So, it's story stuff.
Hey,
Still.
Dennis?
Still.
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Hoyt Volker. Stay away from him, Jason. You think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
I just realized I wanted to use the sniper rifle to try hunting sharks. Damn. Where? Down. Maybe. Well, there's that. We'll get. Okay, that'll work. Crap, now I'm trying to... One was... So along... I mentioned earlier I've been messing around with the script some for data processing. And one thing that I have looked into, I don't think I will use, because while it's nice, it really complicates well, export thing, the output, not the input, is a new way of making the HTML tables. So like doing, I'm not going to do coloring based on data. I could, but I think it makes it look way too busy. But like having things group together kind of nicely and automatically, it's tempting, but I don't think I will do it. Because it makes the HTML from like, 10 kilobytes. Actually, I think it's less than that. To 60. It's probably more like 3 kilobytes up to 60 or 70. It's like, I'm not doing that. I don't think that's gonna prove worth it. Where's a boat I used to get out there? Maybe. I want to get another thing. Another weapon slot. There we go. That's it. So that I can have the flamethrower and the others. There's just like nothing. Oh wait, maybe no. Oh yeah, right by it. Let's not do that then. I wish there was a boat here, and it doesn't need to be much of one. It's just enough because it really does seem like the sharks are kind of out there. Although maybe they're not. Maybe they are close. Just because you really don't have much combat option. Alright, that went very badly. So... There we go. I was like right next to shark. Yeah, I don't think I will be doing that. It would be nice to have the fancy looking stuff, but it is just... Yeah. I got that. That one. There. So I can go back to the thing whenever I want. To the flamethrower whenever I want. And it's now upgraded, so we are good there. We have a jet ski there, which would be nice if I had a boat with a mounted gun on it, but this'll should still do the trick. Because in theory, I'm the mounted gun. Not really, but... Oh, damn. Actually, I would need a mounted gun. There isn't one on. I can't pull out a gun. How are you supposed to shark? Maybe I should... Oh, wait. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's 2. Need some more, though. Yep. There. Dumb, but I'm still gonna do it. Come on. Like, being this far out from anything is very dumb. There we go. Back to the... Now, if I spot another, that would be awesome, because then I can also get the larger wallet. But my priority is... How many do you... Oh, just one. You know, one funny thing about the rebuild I want to do with the processing scripts is it's so unnecessary. In that I will just be trying to recreate stuff, but it should be simpler in like there was some hacky stuff I had to do to address some deficiencies, I guess would be a way to put it, or rather quirks to the I knew I was right near, so yeah. But the new system that I worked out for the applet is a little bit more direct with some of the stuff, so it's still quirky, but it's like just the quirks were a little easier to manage, are a little easier to manage. No. How long have I been going? I mean, I am technically within the mission, so... Wow, I really thought I was already past 40 minutes, not still coming up on. So then, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start down here and come up. It looks like that'll be a little bit easier to travel. That's right. The last thing I had to talk about is, so yeah, I built the Pi 50 and I am happy with it. It is not as comfortable with coding as I was hoping. It's better than the Pi 40 in some ways, but it's like, it's a little weird. I am definitely feeling that I have to take time. So I was already planning on that. On lubricating the switches, but it's just, as I'm using, it's like, yeah, I really... for a couple reasons. One is, every now and then I do feel them stick a little bit. Just the sides. Well, between the stem and the rail and the bottom housing, the rails there, they seem to stick a little bit up. Or at least can stick a little bit. So lubricating it should help with that, but also, come on, brain. But also to change the noise, the sound. I mean, that still surprises me how much, so I can use it for that. Anyway, but the, linear switches that I lubricated when I did that article, like not the silent ones, the normal switches, when I lubricated them, it made such a difference. It made them so much quieter. They felt better, but it was also just so much quieter. It was awesome.
That's a lot of weed. Yes, I love this thing.
Oh, that's unfortunate timing for me.
That's one down. Three more to go. Awesome.
Seems a little bit easier. Just shoot them. Yeah, I'm not sure when I will lubricate the switches, but it's just one of those I really want. Yeah, they don't know where I am. Oop. Alright. That will hopefully simplify things. Oh wait, no, we got another one coming. Come on. Hopefully, now it's gonna be simpler. And by the way, since I was talking about the Switches, it's the novelty creams that I've had basically since I started with the keyboard stuff. And they are what my plan for the Pi 50 has been. I would use those, and that I would ultimately lubricate. Honestly, I so prefer tactile switches to linear, but it was like, I feel like saving the purple pandas for a different build. Okay, and I am getting SMG. But yeah, it is weird. These are, they're supposed to be cream switches, which actually I think just indicates it's palm stem, palm housing. I can't remember what palm actually stands for, but it is a self-lubricating plastic. Basically, that means as the material is damaged, it basically flakes off a little bit, and that flaking, the flakes that produces are themselves lubricated. All right.
Fuck yeah!
So we'll start sliding on those flakes, which is helpful.
It's number 3. Man, I love this thing. And number 4 goes up.
Whoop. Okay, that should take care of itself. More.
Number 5 was totally worth it.
Yeah, now fortunately, with the fact that I did use the sockets, the 3305 sockets I stuck in there, I can do this. I can change out the switches. I can also pull them out to lubricate them, so I can do that. I'm just not entirely sure when. Okay, this is keep going that way. Damn it. Oh, come on! That absolutely hit him. Okay, that one did.
Let him blow up that boat.
Well, this is a problem for me. 'Cause I have no way to go after that boat now. I'm saying I can swim after it, but boat is faster than me. So here, actually, can I? Blast. All because I shot the guy in the back. I didn't shoot the guy in the back of the head. It went over.
Now greetings to the world. Vice of the one big gang still alongside Skrillex.
What? Somebody's yelling. Like, I don't think that was just in the music. I think it is actually in the village. Oh, I think I'm hearing them, like them freaking out about what I did up there in a previous life. Come on! That is bullshit. That really is. It's like they had no reason to know I was there, but it's like the moment I get near, oh, we're just taking off. Come on. That is such cheating.
Now greetings to the world. Vice of the one big gangzilla alongside Skrillex.
Load the boat.
I mean, easy, I have an idea, I just like I shoot the driver. The pilot for the boat. If I do that, he can't drive off. He can't, yeah, drive off.
Let him blow up that boat.
I gotta get on the boat. Come on. Oh my god. Why is it just like, no, you're not allowed? This is absolutely lies. It's like, no, you can't get on the boat. There's been the option to get on the boat previously. But now that there's no one actually on the boat guarding it, I can't get on it. And then they're shooting me despite not knowing where I am, and I'm behind cover. Because I'm under it. Oh, I am. Oh, wait, I can't. Stop checking the servers. Stop checking the goddamn server. There are no servers to check.
If you see anything strange, check the boat. God damn it! Your eyes open. Blow the boat. We'll hold him off. They're still loading the boat. Don't let him get close.
Oh, come on. I absolutely hit him. Oh my god. Apparently that wood is about 3 inches wider than it actually appears. There we go. Fuck it.
mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun. Then we mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound. Why run? And we will end your week just like a Sunday. This way.
Fine, I'll go son of a bitch, get up on the goddamn rock. There it is.
Off that boat!
Oh, here we go.
That's one down. That's it. I'm out of here.
I got bodies to clean up now. And hopefully one more.
You can't hide from me.
Yep.
Stop me, motherfucker! Stop me!
There. I said an odd thought crossed my mind. Because of the crafting there. Did I not? Yeah, I completely forgot to actually upgrade the wallet. Oh. I'm guessing that's the pilot body right here. I mean, when he's a bad guy just lying there, it should do something. Ah, there. Alright, well, in that case... I mean, the rucksack is full. I got empty. So I'll just warp over here, sell stuff, also get more ammo, restock on that, and then save and wait until next week. Alright. also... No. I legitimately have been wanting to pull that out for a while. Could. I'm happy with what I got. Like, also have so much stuff. And actually, I'll check. I think I can sell every skin. Because I don't think that there's anything I'm, like, part way. It actually looks like I have all of the base level stuff. That it's all these special enemies. Which means none of the skins have any value for crafting. They're just for selling. I can't say that this game is back. It's from back when inventory management wasn't so good, because I think there were some games at this time that had much better inventory management than this. But I think it's safe to say it was not a high priority of the developers. All right. Crimson, I'm good with keeping. It's more the yellow ones I don't care about. But I should have space. Alright, alright, there. And yeah, I wanna... Ooh, yeah, that definitely took me long enough. I can stop now. I'm past an hour. I didn't realize I was past an hour. So let me just think. As far as what's going to be coming up in the next week or so, I am really hoping that I can get some stuff taken care of so I can get The Witcher 3, get to collecting data again, work on that. That, even if I am able to collect that data, like starting tomorrow, kind of thing. Which I can't. I've got something that's more time sensitive I want to do before that. But even if I were to do that, it'll still take me like next week because I do work. Do have a different job than this, one that actually pays me. So it would take me next week to collect all the data. It would then probably take me a week or more to write it all up. So, ideal case, a performance analysis, I would only be able to finish writing that up in 2 weeks. Because of how things realistically play out for me. And there's also, if I actually am going to go through and rebuild the scripts, which I don't need to. I can skip that, let that wait, because they're functional. I would just be changing how they function, and the benefit is not that significant. It would help with performance, but these things are, you run them once, you walk away. It's not like the app. So, yeah, and I don't know about anything else coming up. I would like to go back and... I've got games I can do reviews on. I would like to, but it's just... I've decided that the book is a higher priority for me. And that is going to stay a higher priority for me. Alright, that's all. I mean, I wish I could say, yeah, there's going to be something really awesome coming out next week or something, but that is not the case. That's just how it is sometimes. I am definitely looking forward to the Witcher 3 performance analysis, though, both because I love the game, and also just it'll be nice to be able to show off some of the changes I've made to the applet, because it will let, for those of you that don't know, since it seems like nobody looked at the applets that I put up online, so I don't host them like that anymore. But I will use them to just go through and analyze the data and record a video going through that. It's going to be so much easier now. Even on my desktop, which is plenty powerful, but it's still, when you've got uncompressed, like 100 meg of CSV data you have to go through, that's having to group together, process, all that. Speeding that up, even on my almighty desktop, is still, definitely worth it. So yeah, it's. I am glad that I'm gonna have that benefit, especially since I'll be trying to go through 2 different sets of the data at the same time. That'll be real fun. All right, plenty of talking, isn't it? See you next time.